The story begins on a stormy night in Unoma village. As lightning strikes, a woman screams inside her hut. The midwife, shaking with fear, runs out with the newborn child. His ears are grotesquely large, far beyond natural proportions. The storm rages, and as the villagers gather, the elder, Egosa, raises his staff. "This is no child," he declares. "This is a warning from the gods." By the end of the week, 6 more boys are born with the same condition. The villagers grow restless, avoiding the children entirely. Fear grips the village as rumors of witchcraft and ancestral wrath spread. Word of the anomaly reaches Oba Eweka, who sends Osaritin, his most trusted investigator. A tall, sharp-eyed man with a reputation for solving impossible cases, Osaritin arrives in the village. His first act is to gather the villagers in the central square. "I will uncover the truth," he promises, "but I need your cooperation. Let no lie cross your lips." Egosa, the elder, steps forward. "We are cursed, Osaritin. It is the gods' punishment for breaking their laws." Osaritin frowns. "Which law was broken, elder?" Egosa hesitates. "The gods do not explain their punishments." Osaritin begins questioning the villagers. The midwives describe unnatural silences during the births, while hunters claim they've heard whispers in the forest at night. One hunter, Obaseki, speaks nervously. "The whispers, they call out names of those who wronged the ancestors." Osaritin presses further, but finds no clear answers. Meanwhile, the village healer, Evie, mocks his efforts. "You chase shadows," she says. "The answers lies in the forest, not amongst these people." But when Osaritin asks Evie to guide him into the forest, she refuses. And she says some truths she wants are not meant to be uncovered. Tensions rise as the villagers begin blaming one another for the curse. Some accuse Obaseki, claiming he angered the gods by hunting too close to the sacred Iroko tree. Others whisper that the curse began with Egosa himself. Osaritin observes the growing discord, suspecting that someone is using fear to manipulate the villagers. One night, a group of men attempt to burn the hut of one of the cursed children. Osaritin intervenes, saving the family but deepening the divide in the village. Osaritin decides to search the sacred Iroko tree alone. Beneath its massive branches, he finds evidence of a ritual: animal bones, blood-soaked cloth, and carvings of oversized ears. As he examines the site, he hears whispers. The voices grow louder, speaking in a language he doesn't recognize. Suddenly, the green glow appears, and Osaritin feels a sharp pain in his ears before passing out. When he awakens, Evie is standing over him. "You are lucky to be alive," she says. The forest does not welcome intruders. Osaritin notices a fresh scar on his arm, as if something had been burned into his skin. Evie refuses to explain how she found him, leaving him suspicious of her true intentions. As Osaritin recovers, he learns that Idahosa, the young boy who ventured into the forest, has vanished again. This time, the villagers discover his clothes and a trail of blood leading toward the river. Egosa declares the boy a sacrifice to the gods and insists the village must hold a cleansing ceremony, but Osaritin is unconvinced. Sacrifices are deliberate, he argues. This was an attack. Osaritin searches Idahosa's hut again and finds a hidden map. The map leads to an old abandoned shrine deep within the forest. Osaritin ventures to the shrine, accompanied by Obaseki and 2 other hunters. The air grows colder as they approach, and the green glow reappears, leading them to the entrance. Inside the shrine, they find ancient murals depicting a prophecy. When the heirs of the gods are born among men, the ancestors' secrets will be revealed. They also discover an altar with fresh blood and markings identical to the scar on Osaritin's arm. Suddenly, a loud roar echoes through the shrine, and the men flee in terror. Osaritin, however, stays behind, determined to uncover the truth. Osaritin confronts Egosa, who finally admits to performing secret rituals at the shrine. I only wanted to protect the village, Egosa pleads, but the gods demanded more than I could give. Egosa reveals that the large ear were a sign of the gods' return, but he twisted the prophecy to maintain his power. The children are not cursed, he admits. They were chosen. Just as Osaritin prepares to expose Egosa, Idahosa returns, alive but changed. His ears have grown unnaturally large, and he speaks with an outwardly voice. The ancestors are angry, Idahosa declares. You have silenced their truths for too long. The boy reveals that the ancestors had chosen the children to hear the truths buried by greed and corruption. The whispers in the forests were warnings, not curses. The village performs a grand ritual to atone for their sins, guided by Ivie and Idahosa. The green glow fades, and the children's ears return to normal, but their hearing remains sharp, a sign of their divine connection. Egosa is banished, and Osaritin reflects on the investigation. The truth, he says to Ivie, was never in the forest. It was in the hearts of men. Nice one. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting stories. Like and drop a comment.